Hey, welcome back to another episode from Life for Living Well. My name is Richard, and I'm going to continue from the ongoing series, The Virtues. This week, the virtues I'm looking to talk about is called justice. And we are coming toward the end of this particular series, but we still have 2 more to go. But for this week, I'm only focused on justice and might not as lengthy compared to the previous podcast regarding this particular series. What can you say about justice? Plato once said that a good people do not need law. The bad one will break it. Most of us understanding of justice that we know is the rule of law. But justice is beyond the rule of law. It actually make our society function, make the world be a safer place for everyone to live. So how people that have justice as a virtue, how does that show in their relationship with themselves, with the others, with the world? This particular virtues is go beyond our one-to-one relationship that we have. It's something more expand beyond our little corner of our own community, of our own interest. Why do you think, like throughout the history, there's great men and women that rose up against injustice and they are prepared to either to stood up and put their life down or sacrifice themselves for the liberation of many? Is because of the virtue as justice was so deep and stronger within them that allowed them to stand up against injustice. Dr. King once wrote a letter from his prison in Birmingham, and if I remember very well, he said, "Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere." When you close your eyes to bad manners, bad behavior, bad actions, and you take any action to mitigate against it in the ethics way, you actually contributed to that action indirectly or passively. So what Martin Seligman said about injustice in his book Authentic Happiness, he said these virtues show up in our civic actions and it go beyond our one-to-one relationship with our family or friends or our community. It involves our nation and the world. Some people can intelligently connect to the energy of the universe and see the damages our pattern, our behavior, our needs, our way of life is causing more damage to cosmos. They took a lot of action by involving and teaching and educating what society needs to do to minimize the impending danger. Some people go afar and travel, leaving their job, and making themselves louder so that the people in the power or in the authority can listen to them. So, in natural sense, my interpretation is this: if the justice is a strong virtue, or the virtue you want to develop, you cannot ignore injustice. You cannot be pleased or feel comfortable within yourself by just ignoring it. You want to do something, and what you do is work different with these people. They don't go around and because something is injustice and they create injustice themselves. They find a creative way to open their eyes and the mind of the people that are in this position to make a change. So what are the character of people that possess virtue as a strength? Looking to Martin Seligman book, he stated that one, they take their role as a citizen very, very serious. They are not just a sheep, they are also a co-actors of what happened in their nation, in their country, in their world right now, and what may happen for the generation to come. They not just say it's not my problem. The problem in one place is a problem for everyone. Our education system is a problem. How can we fix it? What can we do to improve it? They engage. Some of them engage using a political party. Some of them get engaged using non-political parties. You might have seen from far or lucky enough to know one or two people like this. Some of them using a platform where they can express their view how things should be done. Our society, especially right now, needs people more of these virtues. Two, another thing that come on with these people, they are very dutiful. So these are the people that they dedicated themselves to the cause of greater good of all beings. Thomas Edison was said that non-violence leads to the highest ethics, which is the goal of all evolution. Until we stop harming all other living beings, we are still savages. These people, I call them justice warrior. Whether they're fighting for climate change, or they're fighting for better education, or they're fighting for 99% economy, where the 90% of the population also be a shareholder of the revenue that they created for the 10%. Whether you are part of the world where you are so fortunate with weather and you're so fortunate with mineral resources, and you're also able to manage it properly because you have a better condition that allow you to do that, but you also being generous about the other part of the world that are struggling and unfortunate with the weather, and they have not yet evolved to master the environment in a way that make their life or minimize their suffering. So these are the virtues of people that have justice as a virtues in their life. So their character strength rely on the citizenship, the duty, the teamwork, the loyalty. So these people, they are dedicated with the people that have the same goals and dreams with them. Also, what is in the heart of the justice is equality and fairness. Because they foresee the impending danger, they take leadership, and leadership is not just to lead the people, it's about taking actions. A lot of people see the opportunity and they see the problem and they don't want to get involved in it. To be a leader is to take an action. The action you take speak aloud about you of your own leadership. Leadership is not just a title, it's not just it's a fortunate position, but it's a position that comes with the actions. And what driven your action? Is it self-interest or self-glory or something that supports your ego? But people that are driven by justice, they have a strong interpersonal skills, they have a compassion, they show empathy, they have a respect for dignity of all people, all beings. And they were very patient. Because to change a one person, it is an impossible task. To change the whole nation, it's even more impossible task. To change the whole world, it is impossible task. But these people, they don't conquer the world, they don't conquer the land, they don't conquer the nation by violence. Look, Britain conquered India and used force to govern the nations many years ago. But Gandhi conquered the whole nation by inflicted and changing their mindsets through philosophy, religion, and faith. And it becomes power. And every time the power and the force come together, power is always overcome. People with justice virtues, they radiate power, not force. Every time you see a force in a place, in the name of justice, you have to take a step back. Because the force will take you fast, but it will not take you far. What will make a long-time change in the society or individual is the power. And the way you radiate power is through justice, it's through your patience, through your moral courage and ethics. And this is the highest being of human being to make a change. When the human being is tapping into the highest function, they no longer look into the force to make a change. They make a change by radically educating, use their philosophy, and change the mindset of the people that they're dealing with. That takes patience. If you are impatient, these virtues cannot reign within you. Because the injustice you are trying to stop, you will also create injustice in another area of your life and to other people. So these people, when you meet them, one thing that will be clear with their lifestyle is that they've developed a reputation for honesty, integrity, and fairness. Their yes is their yes and their no is their no. They no longer need to wear a mask. They know who they are. Their moral compass is so strong and they have ethics that guide them. So they live their life on integrity and fairness. So to become or get to this stage, it takes courage. And if you want to know about courage as a virtue, you can check out the previous podcasts on this series. And if you have any question, you can always write to me at info@lifeforlivingwell.info. If you want to check us more on this particular platform, you can check us out on our website at www.lifeforlivingwell.info. Once again, my name is Richard. I hope that you stay safe, and whatever you do today, have an amazing day and have an amazing week. Thank you.